Hey guys, welcome back. Different video, same shirts, same dudes, new disc. Today we are reviewing Scott Stokley's Cardinal. It's supposed to be a pretty straight to stable mid-range, no flight numbers. Yeah, here we go.
Let's do it.
Hey guys, me and Jacob here. We just played about 12 holes with these Cardinals from Scott Stokley. What did you think of them?
I think good. I nearly aced on 7 with it. Had a skip shot that went long. Overall good. Had some bad throws with it just because I underestimated the stability sometimes. But what I'd equate it to in my bag the most would be like a Domi Pro Rock 3, like those Tour Series Pro Rock 3s they come out with each year. And I'd equate the plastic pretty similar, maybe not quite like Pro, but I would say like Pro level, because it's not the most durable, I can tell, but for people that like to beat in their discs, I could picture this plastic being pretty good and potentially beating in to feel really, really good.
Yeah, it's definitely a weird flyer for me. It does have a lot more stability than I thought it would have. It's not going to come out and just like get super beefy right away, but it does have a nice stability. The turnover with it doesn't quite work. It's not quite neutral enough for that, but it does feel really good. It's a lot like a Star Plastic from Innova. I think it's a little tackier and a little more grippy than the Star Plastic. Maybe not quite as durable as Star, but boy, it feels really good in the hand. For the flight of it, I would kind of put it between like my Buzz OS and my Reactor, personally. I don't think it has a spot in my bag, personally. I do overall like it. It has a nice dome on it. Pretty durable and flexy in that way, so.
Yeah, and I would bag it if I mean, the only domey mid I bag is a Dune, and that's kind of a freak for me. Everything else is flat, so, I mean, just based on that, I probably wouldn't, but I think it would be a good addition to anybody's bag if it kind of fits and that's stability-wise.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about it in, like, throwing into the wind?
Oh, money.
Yeah.
It holds up great. It, like, we threw it into a headwind on some Annie, and it, like, immediately comes out. It doesn't want to keep holding it, kind of just flexes out right away, but it's not so beefy that it's like dumping out. It's still pushing.
And it has some decent glide too. It'll go a little ways, I felt like.
Yeah.
So what's your rating 1 through 10?
I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I don't think it has a spot in my bag. It doesn't mean it might later on, but I really like it. I just want to see, like, I want to go play a few more rounds with it and see how durable the plastic is before I would put it in my bag. So.
Yeah, and I'd probably rate around, say, maybe just a titch lower, like 6.5. Doesn't necessarily have a place in my bag, per se, but again, I think it could be a great addition if you're looking for that stable to slightly overstable kind of run.
So I was the only one that threw the Cardinal on a forehand really today, I think, in the wind. It's a pretty good forehand disc if you can get it out flat. I find that with my forehand, I tend to throw it a lot like a baseball throw. And the amount of torque that I kind of put behind it that way, it doesn't really hold that Annie line super well. But if you can get this thing out flat, it'll kind of turn just a little bit and it's super reliable fade out of it. So definitely a pretty good forehand disc, not fully torque resistant, but really good for forehands.
So, Scott, great job on your first 2 discs. This is the Cardinal. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Mike and Jacob for joining us today. If you haven't already, go check out Stokley Discs. And if you haven't already, go check out the podcast we did with him last week. Hope you guys enjoy, and we'll see you next time.